Of jewelry that's special and unexpected, and it's got a story to tell, you need to stay with us this hour. Everything will be on 5 Flex for Jay King. It's his last visit of the year. You only got one more show tonight with Helen.
I have 2 hours with Helen, and then I'm still a bye-bye till
Goodbye.
February 8th and 9th after the Tucson Gem event.
That's right. So we won't be seeing this pretty face until February.
Pretty face. Okay, well, I'll go with that. I'll believe it if you will.
So let me tell you, speaking of pretty, I've never seen anything so, the shade of green on this strawberry leaf quartz beaded necklace, that is natural color on this quartz beaded necklace. It's a 2-strand design. It almost glows. It's almost like a sea glass. I mean, it's so pretty, and Jay, today we've got it at a great holiday price.
That's a crazy price. And you know what's really funny, what is, I think, the biggest compliment? Leslie, you know, when she came out here, and then, you know, we have the trays, we have the show laid out, right? She kept going back to that. She just
couldn't get over
she's
it.
Like loving that color.
Green is my favorite color.
Oh,
and I've never seen a green like this, because it's not a jade, it's not an emerald, it's not an apple green, it's not a peridot. It's almost like
So you love
haunting.
green? So green, I noticed that you're green.
Oh, green's my favorite color.
Really?
Favorite color in the world.
Blue. I'm a blue guy. If you look at my closet,
for me, it's green.
It's all
everything.
blue. And it's so funny, you know, where people have different choices. This
and
has
why you're drawn to it, right?
This has a really interesting story. Are we talking about this now?
Yes, let's do it. Quick little peek ahead.
Okay, but it's got a really interesting story to it.
And by the way, that is its natural color, okay? So you know you've got colored quartz, nothing done to it. It's almost haunting how pretty it is. And I hope you start shopping for it now.
Look at this turquoise.
It is rare, and
look
we
at
don't
the
have
color of this. Look at the funky matrix that this material has
it's
in
character,
it.
right? It's called character?
Well, I call it funky matrix.
I like it. That's the professional term. I like your term better.
No, you know, the matrix
tell me about
patterns.
This funky turquoise.
You know, the color in the matrix on this, and it comes from like an iridescent bright blue, but it has some of the, and this, you know, you've seen this turquoise, is this Azure Peaks?
Yes.
But what's really cool about it, if you look at it, and when we show you, if you come in close on it, you'll see all the different matrix patterns on this are so wild. I mean, they're really wild. You have like a caramel, or they'll have like a, see how that's
like
almost
gold,
like a,
right?
it's almost like a red. It's like a red black, and that's because it's ferrous oxide. So it's really unique, and it also has like bright, high blues, clear blues in it. It's really a really amazing deposit.
Jay, so you've got all these beautiful rounds, ovals, barrel shapes on this one. 3 different hand-carved cuts on this one strand. It is a graduated strand, so the smaller beads up on top, making it really comfortable to wear, and then the bigger, bolder, more noticeable pieces right in the center.
Right.
This is $23.98 on any debit or credit card. Remember that all of Jay's trips basically start with that desire to find turquoise. This is his life's work.
Well, everything starts, okay, it starts 2 ways. Okay, it starts with me going to a turquoise deposit that I've already buying from to select, or it goes for me to go to the miner and actually, you know, grade what we've already bought, or it starts where I'm going to a new turquoise deposit, or I'm going to look at a new opal deposit, look at a new opal rough, or finish the deal on opal rough that we had. That's how, those are the 2 materials that are key to my business. Those are the main building blocks. It used to be coral was included in there too, but not now. Everything else is I'm going to that one location, everything splinters from there. And so all the other things that you see, I'm going for that one thing, but then I make all these appointments and then hit everybody in that region, or maybe on the way that I'm going.
And my point is that you give us the best access to the finest turquoise in the world. Today, it's your opportunity. $240 appraisal. We've got it at $119.90. It's item 620781. I've got to go to the phone lines. Jacqueline's been waiting for us right from our home state here in Florida. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome into HSN.
Hello, it's me again. I was on yesterday. I'm a customer with Jay King, and I've just been buying. He caught me on the today's special, the Ube necklace, and I finally got the earrings last night. I was able to find them, but yesterday I bought 5 different things from you, and today I'm able to pick up the turquoise amber opal necklace.
Cool.
I'm an October baby, so opal, I'm surprised at the different colors of the opals that you have. They're amazing. It's so unique. I'm just fascinated.
Hey, Jacqueline, as a first-time shopper, what is it that drew you in? Is it the fact that they're so rare and you'll never find this anywhere else?
I like things that are unusual. I never went for gemstones. Basically, I'm a blonde. I went for gold kind of thing, no gemstones. But I saw that eBay, and I said, I really have to have it. I'm fascinated by it. And then when I started watching the rest of the show, and every day I've been watching, and I'm picking up things. I have a turquoise spiny oyster shell necklace and earrings. I'm buying things for friends now.
Jacqueline?
I'm in my 70s. I'm enjoying my own things, and I'm going to enjoy these, but I think they're wonderful. The value is amazing.
Jacqueline?
And they're unique, and they're different. Hold
on to your hat, because once you start shopping J. King, everything is so special and so rare and so different. You don't find it at the malls. You don't find it at the boutiques, especially not at these prices. They're really treasures, and so you're going to be addicted real quick, and then it's almost like a classroom, where even if you're not buying, you can't turn him off. Like, we just learned so much from you. So welcome in, Jacqueline. We really appreciate you being here.
He's so interesting. He makes it, the stories, and it makes it so special to each item, and
I agree.
He's such a genuine person. I can see that.
Well,
it's
Jacqueline,
lovely listening to him and to hear what they do and how they make these things. I'm amazed. I mean, I have to, I guess, find some kind of earring that will go with a lot of turquoise, because not all the necklaces have earrings.
I got one for you. Jacqueline, just type in J. King, type in, post earrings, whatever type of earring you actually prefer. There are so many beautiful pieces that I'd love for you to try, but definitely get today, because everything's on 5 Flex and there's only 1 shipping fee. So definitely try to make that decision today, right, Jay? Did you think?
And thanks for being patient waiting for us, and thank you for calling in and sharing that. That's great. I look forward to hearing from you again, especially after you get everything.
Right? How exciting.
We want to hear what you think, good or bad, okay?
That's true.
Hopefully it'll be all good, but if it's bad, I want to know too. All right.
And we post the good, the bad, the ugly on hsn.com.
We're always interested in improving. That's our main thing.
That's right. Well, thank you, Jacqueline, for that amazing call. Welcome into the J. King collection in the world. I feel like we're traveling with you, Jay, every time you're here. So we're moving on, everybody, to Azure Peaks turquoise jewelry. And you've never really seen anything quite like this. I mean, it really is so fresh, so distinct, so unique. So which one will we focus on first, Miss Catherine? Are we gonna do, okay, so let's start with the earrings, since we're looking at that gorgeous angel face on Lynn. Look at that perfect pop of bright, happy, cheerful color in this great little clip earring. Do you do a lot of clip earrings?
Okay, so
I don't think I remember you doing
you have asked. And just so you know, it doesn't, everything that people, like, like when people call in sincerely, I'm telling you, what I do is I go back and I make a note. I have this really ratty notebook. I get a new ratty, I gotta tell you, I'm getting ready to retire my 2018 ratty notebook, and now I'm starting my 2019 ratty notebook. And then what I do, I'm very organized, and I'm a pilot. We're very neat people, very organized people. For most pilots, I do know a few that aren't. Okay, but most pilots are very organized, and they like everything in its place. That and one of the notes that I have over and over and over in any of my books over the years is people asking for clip-on earrings. A lot of people don't have pierced ears, or the way that they're piercing stuff maybe have stretch or something, so they want clip-on earrings.
Cover up.
So very few people make clip-ons. When you see clip-ons, even in costume jewelry, they don't do it. My biggest thing with clip-ons is, making sure I have a good, solid foundation and finding. I am making designs now where I'm offering them, and just because people are requesting these. So I'm doing them in post, and I'm doing it in clip-ons.
That's great, Jay.
And I'm doing them 2 different ways. The clip-ons are always just, we don't make a lot of them. They're more limited. But this is in the test phase. Okay, I've done clip-ons in the past. So we're just seeing if, because we have been asked to do this, I always do listen to you. We always want to we're looking to have things you know, the biggest thing that I get from the viewers is feedback, right? Because why would I want to design things that you're not interested in, okay?
Right.
But one of the big requests we have is for clip-ons. So I've had 4 or 5 this event, and pretty much all of them have sold out.
And
so
yeah, because there are so many people that were left out of all your beautiful collections.
Well, and a lot of people say, can you make a clip-on? The same thing, they bought all these turquoise necklaces, but they don't have any earrings to wear.
That's
so
right.
what we're doing, and we're doing them in like lapis, we're doing them in aqua, we're doing them in turquoise, things that are kind of generic, you know, so that they'll blend with anything you buy. So I'm just telling you, this is something new that we're doing.
Yeah, and I love the size of these. They're not itty bitty. They're not.
No, I don't like.
And they're not giant either.
Right. You just want a nice focal point, though.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is something you can pop on.
Final 350.
And you're going to have that you're going to have that pop of color. You're going to have that look. And this is Azure Peaks. So if you bought the necklace, it came out of that same rough stock that we cut this for. So now, anytime you have the cabochons, we're more selective on the colors, right? When we do them, because you can't make them matchy-matchy because they're natural materials, but we try to use the higher grades, the more solid colors.
That's right. You're looking at the ring on Lynn as well. So we've got, if you want the clip-on earrings, by the way, Jay's not kidding. It's 5-star rated, less than 300 now available, and I started with about 350, so less than 300 now. We've got a matching ring, sizes 5 through 12. It is also your Azure Peaks turquoise. It's a beautiful cabochon, all hand set in that beautiful sterling silver bezel. 18 by 13 millimeters on that, Jay. I mean, it's a nice, chunky little cabochon.
Right, and if you look at this, and that's what I was telling you about that, if you look, that's all natural. So you can see all the different, that's what's so interesting about Azure Peaks. If you can see all the different matrix patterns, you even got what they call water spot in that. That white is that's indicative of really high quality turquoise. That's water spot. That's where there were little bubbles of water when this formed, when the turquoise formed, and then it filled in later. And so that's why they call it water spot. You can also see almost like a honeycomb matrix in this. Is one of the more interesting of the turquoise I get. This comes out of Mongolia.
Golden flecks in there too, almost.
They're all kinds, and it has blues, tealy blues. It's just really kind of an amazing rock.
And Jay, as we move on from this, I'd love for you at some point, we'll get into it in our next piece, of what you do to your turquoise, how you treat it, because the only thing we do with turquoise is stabilize it.
That's right. Now, here's the thing.
Natural color.
We don't do anything to change the color, enhance it. If I do, I'll tell you about it. But stabilization's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Turquoise is a hydrated stone. If you don't stabilize it, it'll turn colors on you down the road. And it's because of the oils in your hands. It's hairspray, whatever. Eventually, I have some beautiful pieces from the 50s that are in my private collection that when I first collected them were high, just, I mean, knocked down electric blue. That's right. And now some of the stones are turning green, and it's from the environment, from the pollution, because what it does, it's hydrated, so if it's not stabilized and sealed, then it will collect the oils and everything.
And that's all you do is just stabilize.
Just stabilize, that's all I do.
Natural colors.
Even the highest grade turquoise, even the highest grade turquoise in the world is, I don't know anybody that's not stabilizing it. If they're doing natural,
you want it to be stabilized.
It will actually turn colors.
So there you go. For many of you that are new to HSN, new to Jay King, just a little info for you
that I love. Is this a crazy deal?
This is so crazy, Jay, because first of all, you've never seen this quality. You've never seen this unique design. Remember, all designed by Jay, very contemporary, very fresh, unexpected. For $69.90, and keep in mind, this was appraised at $275, you are getting the blue lace agate pendant plus the strand. All of that today for less than $70. We can't even get a strand for that. We can't get the pendant for that price.
I love the shot of the pendant, but the other, because they got such bright light, it looks washed out. You can see it's not that. It's like a nice blue faceted. Check this out, though. Just any little motion on this necklace, right? If you just got like a little motion on it, you're going to get the sparkles, you get the sheens. Yeah, isn't that cool? And then you got that, we accent it with turquoise. What's great with this, though, again, is the rarity of blue lace agate. At one time in the 70s, early 80s, this material was predominant. You saw a lot of cutters using it. It was a huge material in the commercial market that a lot of designers did. In fact, I got turned on to it when I was from a friend of mine in Albuquerque that had some of the rough, and then eventually we went to Africa and we went to visit Mr. Swanson when he was still alive and kicking. And he was an amazing person. very funny, really into what he did. And he marketed this. He was a heck of a marketer. He marketed it as the stone of world peace.
I like that.
But I got to tell you, this price, I could sit down with you and break down what it cost for the rough, the silver, and just the finding, the sterling silver, the 2 3/4 inch extender.
I know.
Break it down for you and show you what that cost. And then I think you would understand without any labor. I'm talking not cutting anything. I'm not doing any silver work. I'm just talking the raw cost of the blue lace agate, the sterling silver sheet material, and the finding. And if I shared how much that cost, you couldn't even imagine. I mean, you just can't sell things for this price that are like this. And this is this was part of a gallery design. And here again, the clearance, it's kind of our way of saying thank you for the end of the year to our viewers. But it's kind of, I just don't want people to think that you could actually build it for that, right?
That's right?
You can't.
I know, and you've spoiled us because, you know, you think that this is possible, not possible, and not possible to get these colors, this quality of this gemstone. Remember, not dyed, all hand cut, hand faceted,
these are all natural colors,
all
natural material.
Color. So you see that, how beautiful, absolutely exquisite.
You see how they're fasted? So on the blue lace, and so we give them that little bling to them. And again, that's all done by hand. Do you know what's really funny is this time of year, like Christmas, I'm not a big shopper type thing. I order all my blue jeans online.
Lucky man. He doesn't even have to try it on.
I'm moving. Well, I don't have a wide selection. I do personally handpick my cowboy boots. But I will tell you this. During this time of year, you have to go out and you're shopping and doing all that. And you say you're spoiled, right?
That's right.
It's funny because when you're a manufacturer, and you're making things, it's like the shoemaker, right? And you always, you're doing it on a daily basis, and that's kind of your life. You kind of really don't realize how much things cost.
That's right.
And then you go out there and you see what people are selling, and you see the jewelry, and you see things. And I got to tell you, I'm totally proud of what we do. Okay. And our goal is always give you the biggest bang for the buck, and we want to give you things that are interesting and different that you can't see anything else. That literally wearable pieces of art. That's what we're about. But I have to tell you, I mean, that's why I keep telling, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but if you could just imagine that there is no way to build this and sell it for that price, you just couldn't. No, this is the real deal, cut from scratch, made by hand, from scratch, from the blue lace agate and that beautiful turquoise
I
rough.
know, sterling silver, all on the findings on the back of that beautiful pendant as well. You are getting the 18-inch strand with the 2 3/4 extender, plus you get the pendant that you can remove. You can pop it on another necklace if you want to go ahead and have a little fun, or maybe one of Jay's all solid sterling silver rope collared necklaces. But look at that quality. That's natural God-given color on that marquise cut. I mean, it's just exquisite.
If you look at the lacing in the blue lace, and this is key, it only comes,
pretty.
as far as I know, it only comes from that one location in the entire world. And that is a little mine that's outside of a little town in South Africa called Springbok. When we landed there, the first time, because anytime in Africa, we usually fly, our own little planes, private planes, because the roads are a nightmare, and also because of time, right?
That's right.
And so we landed in Springbok. When we landed, we were flying a Piper Saratoga, which they're squirrely as they are. But we came in and literally—
I don't know how you do it.
Okay, when you land, squirrely. And it had the tires, when we sat down, we had about a foot on each side of us on the runway that was still paved. So you had to be pretty precise. And then, like I go into runways down there in Africa, it's pretty cool. Sometimes they don't even have windsocks.
No.
What they have is they have a t-shirt hanging in a tree or something like that. And the thing is, you have to know what tree and wear the t-shirt just to see which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun.
You would have a mess on your hands if I was on that plane.
It's kind of fun.
So that's the joy of wearing this jewelry too. Everything is so unique and special, like us, like people, like women, right? I mean, you don't want to wear what everybody else is wearing.
No, you want to have something new and different.
Yes.
And think about this. Have you seen anything like this out there,
That's right?
You don't, and here again, everything is so commercial and cookie cutter.
Yep.
And that's what I love about the fact that, what I used to do, and that it's always been my first love, is actually making things that other people don't do. Why would you want to look like everybody else, right? You want something that's kind of new and different, and something that's kind of an exclusive.
And look at that. That is natural. It looks like it's hand painted, right? I mean, it's hand painted by God.
But it's natural. That's the natural, the blue lacing.
Yeah.
Right.
So remember, take a look at our HSN price. This was $120 more expensive. This is the last opportunity you have, not only because it's the final quantities, but year-end sale, lowest price we've ever been able to do, and you're getting both the strand and the pendant. You must pick it up. And look, if you don't know how to do it, just bring it home on FlexPay. Everything J. King is on 5 monthly payments, so you have 5 months to pay it off. Means you're getting this home for less than $15 on any debit or credit card. One shipping fee only. Once you pay $5 on your first item, all your J. King will be on free shipping and handling, so one price to ship. 585757 is your item number, but if you love that contrast of the light, soothing, kind of breathy colors, right? Ethereal, heavenly, and then you get the pops of that bright, beautiful turquoise. I love that color, the color palettes that you've been doing.
I love the palette. I love the color contrast.
Yeah.
I just love how this flows and looks. And here again, the the blue lace agate. This material was purchased 15 years ago to 10 years ago. That's the last time I bought any of the rough. So we have huge collections. When we see something that's really high quality, we'll buy a container, and then we put it in the warehouse, we stock it. And then we cut from that, and we know that we have it to design. Now, I will tell you this. This material is not available. It's not available on the commercial market anymore. The material that is out there has none of the lacing. It's just junk. I mean, it really is just the
blue, like just
stuff.
love.
Yeah, stuff I wouldn't buy.
No, you want that character.
No, you want.
Right?
That's what make. Okay, you can't call it blue lace if it doesn't have the lace. Right?
Right.
I mean, maybe it's
just
from that same mine, but it's not the lace. It's not the lace agate. It's just blue agate.
No, and it's what fascinates us. And as you can see, you got to move quickly on this one with the final 245. You are getting 2 pieces here today. Let me be very clear. You're getting a pendant with that split bail design, lots of silver, lots of gemstone just on the pendant. You can do whatever you'd like. You can put that on a leather cord, on a longer strand. It is absolutely breathtaking. And then you get the strand all hand cut, hand faceted. You get brilliance and sparkle, right? It's so pretty, and we can't do this price again. And these are the final quantities. So once it's gone, never to be repeated again.
I've had so many callers that tell me the reason that they really love what we do at Mine Finds is they can mix and match when their assortment, right?
That's right.
So like it doesn't, the biggest thing is you buy a piece and it just sits in your jewelry box and you wear it every 2 years. This is stuff you're constantly gonna be rotating, and you can layer it a multitude of ways.
So I had the earrings on. They are so comfortable. I forgot I had them on. I had to ask Catherine, am I wearing those earrings? So they are sold out as well. This is the speed with which we are moving. It's Jay's last visit of the year. Year-end specials means best shopping you'll do all year with us. This is gorgeous. This is a work of art piece. I swear it belongs in a gallery. Sunstone and turquoise, very fresh, very contemporary. Oh my God, is that pretty? And then we've got the matching pieces as well. We've got matching earrings, the drop earrings, very contemporary. We also have the matching ring to go with. 087478 is the item number on these pieces. Ring comes in 5 through 12. I would size up on it. It is a bigger, wider band on that, all sterling silver. So definitely size up on this one. But Jay, really fresh. Very unique. And
so you've got Angel Peak. You got Angel Peak. So it's a Chilean turquoise. This is probably as close to, this material is as close to kind of Sleeping Beauty. You see that beautiful clear robin's egg blue color. And then we've done the sunstone that comes from South Africa.
This is all brand new too.
How
exciting.
This is the first time you've seen this. I love this. I designed this and I kind of embedded it. It's kind of a different look. Yeah. And if you see it, you got 2 strands.
That's
but
right.
See how the turquoise, when I did the design on the turquoise, how I integrated that as part of a spacing bar.
I like it because it stays where it's
a spacing bar.
Yeah.
So we did that instead of using silver. as a spacing bar. We actually use the turquoise rough as a spacing bar, so you can't really mess this up. I mean, when you pop it on, we've done all the hard work. It's going to stay in place. It's going to be just right there for you. Don't you just love this sunstone? Look at that lovely.
It's like pinky,
look what a
peachy,
lovely
so
polish it takes. They call it sunstone for a reason too. Because it glows.
Yeah.
It has a glow, and then we paired that back to that beautiful Angel Peak turquoise.
Oh my gosh, it's so different. It's so rare. It's so unique. Pardon me, I'm moving my microphone. There you go. I'm adjusting my necklace. But it's if you want this, we are very limited. It's a brand new collection, and you know, Jay, without you even being here, so many people shop your collection on hsn.com. So if you want the necklace, I think less than 100. The drop earrings, I think less than 200. And then we've got, I believe, the ring, very limited as well, sizes 5 through 12. Catherine, how many on the ring? So 200 on the ring as well. So very, very, very limited on this one, but I love that color combination. I love that those two strands will stay exactly where they need to go. And once again, this is art. You know, when I was looking at it online, I was thinking, looks like a crown, right? Or then I was like, well, no, it looks like an arrowhead, right? Or it looks like a feather. You know, there's so many ways to look at this beautiful piece. I love it.
Well, you know, and just so everybody knows, even on design, we do everything. I mean, you know, that's what we're a niche business. I don't know anybody that really does what we do. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, there might be people out there, but I'm not aware of them. That we do it all. We do everything from the rough. We do all the silver work. We also do all the designing in-house. We don't buy designs from anybody. We don't. It's all done in-house. There's 5 of us that design. I'm probably the worst, but I own it, so everybody has to be nice about what I design.
Well, you're the boss.
They always
so
love
whatever
it.
You
no,
say goes.
I'm just kidding. No, I got to tell you.
We love it, boss. It's wonderful.
Oh, God, they all torture me.
And I'm sure you torture them.
No, and I deserve it. No, I deserve it. Trust me.
But look at how unique, all natural color. I keep saying this for
cool
anybody
looks,
tuning in. This is not glass. This is not resin. This is not fashion jewelry. This is sterling silver findings, real gemstone. There's an energy. There's there's something that happens
if you
when
look
wear
at this
real
and
gems.
look at these shapes, they're all custom done.
Is
okay,
like a hexagon?
This is
What
custom. It's as custom as it gets.
Oh, look at that
It's
shot.
like old school. It's like how, you know, I based my whole business model on how I started out, you know, and I've done everything. I've done major manufacturing. I've done every kind of manufacturing you can imagine.
Gotcha.
You know, but I got to tell you, I always go back to my roots. Now, you can see wires and stuff like that. That's because of the way that they have crimped up on that display. But once it goes around the necklace, do you see how it all fits around your neck? Yeah.
By the way, 18.5 inches in the length with a 2.5-inch extender. I have the final 40 in the necklace. This is it. Remember.
Yeah, this is something, this is part of the gallery collection. So none of these are repeatable. We won't repeat them, okay? So even if we could, we won't. It's very seldom that we bring anything back, and there's a reason for that. See, I really think it's cool, like Lynn. See, you had it one way. You had it on your finger one way, pointing out. See how Lynn did it?
Yeah.
So it's pointing in.
Is there a right way or
no,
wrong way?
that's the thing.
Okay.
It's however you want to wear it. You
like
can,
when you're single, you wear it one way, and then when you're married.
It's not a clotter ring, no.
I'm just saying.
Okay, well that's very creative, but no, I'm not going there on that.
Well, look, I thought
my heart is sealed, right?
I thought it was a crown when I saw it, and then I was like, wait a minute, is it a crown?
I am a king,
is it a,
so no, it's just you know, it's really funny. You just want to. I like it because it's versatile. Now see how you have it, and then Lynn's got it the other way.
Now,
they both look really cool. So I guess my point before I got distracted was the fact it's the versatility, even of the design. We put a lot of thought into the fact that of the different ways. But look at the quality of the turquoise. Look at the quality of the sunstone.
By the way,
super high quality.
Wider band, so I would definitely recommend you size up on this one.
You
don't think so, Jay?
You might want to go up a size on that. Yeah, but I will tell you this, okay, just so everybody knows, okay? These are all created. This one is a sterling silver sheet material. So you could take it to any jeweler, and they can put it on a steel mandrel, and they can just lightly tap it with either a leather mallet or whatever, just like any jeweler, and then just do a quick buff. Or if they've got a power stretcher, and I have to tell you, when my son was like 8 or 9 years old, he used to come down and help us at the shop. And one of the things we used to have to do, because maybe our rings, you know, we were selling half sizes or whatever, and his job was to go and put them on the power stretcher and bump them up. Now, he was 8 or 9 years old.
Aww.
So I got to tell you, if an 8 or 9-year-old can do it, you know, I think a few people can
confidence.
do it. Yeah.
All sterling silver, you guys, and then all handcrafted. If
Completely made from scratch.
Yeah, I love that you say that and explain that, because at the end of the day, it feels special for a reason. It is special. It's art, it's wearable art, and I know so many of you invest in these pieces, and because they become treasures for a lifetime. If you care for them, you will have them forever. They are that well made. This is item 640735. It comes in sizes 5 through 12, everybody. We do have the do we have any of the necklace left, Catherine, on the 2-strand? Two. And then we have the matching drop earrings as well.
Catherine.
So thank you for your calls.
I love Catherine too. You know, she's
no time
one of
to
my
waste.
favorite people.
She's like, 2. Done. Catherine loves us back. And I threw myself in there, Catherine. I don't know if you love me, but I do.
Yeah,
like
I see. Now I see where I'm just neat.
So talk about fresh and crazy good. I mean, look at how unique this is. It's all Campitos turquoise, and we've got this wonderful set. First of all, we've got the necklace, which is that single strand of the chalcedony and the turquoise. You do get the pendant included in there, so you get that collection coming your way. We also have the matching earrings. I have a cuff for you. I have a ring. So where do you want to start, Jay? All sterling silver, all handcrafted, made from scratch. 094280 is your item number. It's like a mosaic. It's
right, and you know, this is, and here again, this is true to our art, and this is one of our, really, what I consider a designer. Just so you know, I don't consider myself a designer. I kind of consider myself a redneck rock hound that kind of knows what he wants. I mean, I have my style when I design. But we truly have people that I consider artists. I mean, and the person who designed this is one of the people that is really, truly, I'm in awe. They make all kinds of custom things for me personally. They're truly artists. I love this, but here again, what is so unique and special about it, not only just the design, but the craftsmanship in this, it's all 3-dimensional. This isn't a flat inlay. So even the lapidarists that cut this turquoise, and you want to talk about the turquoise, okay, this is Campitos Blue Ice.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay, that mine's been closed from either 5, maybe even as much as 7 years ago. The government came in, shut it down. We got the last 2 loads that came out of this mine. The last 2 loads that ever were brought out. Now, there were a lot of different colors that came out of the mine, but the blue ice only came out of actually two of the deposits that were mining this, and this is what everybody chased. A lot of this material that people had it in their collections is being sold as Sleeping Beauty now. I know for a fact.
Right?
I know for a fact they're selling as Sleeping Beauty.
You need to consider your source when you're buying.
This is Campitos. It's blue ice. Here's what this material looks like when it comes out of the ground.
Look at that.
That's what it looks like. You see it?
Yeah.
They're like seafoam nuggets.
Yeah, you see that texture?
If I cut that in half and slice it up and polish it, you'd see it would turn that bright blue.
Now I got to tell you, we are very limited on the drop earrings. Final 79 of them. Opportunity on the necklace. Only airing 85 of the necklace. There are your drop earrings as well. So if you want it, please dive in. I got a couple of seconds to say hi to Kitty from Texas. Hi, Kitty. You're live on the air. Welcome in.
Well, thank you, Leslie.
Aww.
Yes, you know, I've been listening as I'm waiting to talk, so it's kind of like, yikes, I'm going to have to say something in a minute.
Well, Kitty, we're grateful that you're spending a little bit of your Sunday with us. Did you treat yourself to something beautiful today?
Yes, I started probably a night or 2 ago, and my television stuff over there, it's always set up for Jay King on HSN. So even if I don't know it, you know, you're coming on, Jay. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you. That's a goofy. But anyway, I always get your shows, and then I, you know, have a lot of fun. So anyway, Jay, I think I've asked you this a long time ago because I've been collecting and enjoying, you know, your travels and all the stories for so long. But if there's any way that your group could put out, I was really thinking of something more on the line of a nice or small book or something, not just a book, but maybe the size of a calendar where you have the pictures you know, of
Oh, Jay, what a good idea,
Yeah,
Kitty.
Kitty, just so you know, we're
What a good idea.
if you go, we're actually. Yeah, we're actually Jill's doing a project right now where if you go to J. King Cares, we actually it'll turn our website and everything where you can, if you need to contact us, you can as a helpline. But also it has in there where we actually are cataloging all the different materials that we've used over the years. And you just pull it up and there's little blurbs. We've thought about doing a book and everything. I just really don't have time to do it right now. But we are doing that, and Jill's is actually doing it. And so there's a picture of the rough material, and then it actually gives a description, not on everything, but eventually.
Where do we find that again?
You go to J. King Cares, and you just punch in J. King Cares, and it'll go. No, it just goes on the website. Yeah, but it is interlinked with HSN.
So, Kitty, what a wonderful idea.
It's also our helpline. Tells you what's coming up. It also tells us, like, if you've got a problem or something, how to get
Kitty,
in touch with us.
thank you for that phone call. We had to go take a commercial break. Stay in the ordering process for this one. We'll take a moment. Come right back.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN credit card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
I'll go to a lot of the mining people that I know and always ask them what's new. They always show me the same thing. Me being me, I usually go out and walk around and I'll find something. It'll be a sample or it'll be just a little bit. And I'll say, what's this? And they'll say, oh, my cousin found that. We don't even know what it is. And that's how it all starts.
It's exciting. I want to go on the travels with you, but I don't want to be on that squirrely plane. I think he said squirrely. Here's an update.
All right.
The blue lace agate gone. Thank you for your calls. Oh, don't sleep on anything, you guys. These are year-end specials. Not only are the pieces never coming back,
wire here.
but the prices are coming down and basically never to be done again. We just gave you a peek of this natural colored quartz. It's called Strawberry Leaf. I want it already just because of the name. It's a two-strand design of this beautiful, can't put your finger on it green. It's not apple green. It's just so pretty. And look at the drop earrings as well. 5-star rated necklace already. If you want the earrings, I think 160 remain. Jay, where did you even find this?
Okay, this has, the thing is actually the stories, and you have to understand, okay, when I design this stuff, a lot of this stuff I haven't seen in a year, right? We work because of how we do things, and I'm not just kidding when I say we make from scratch, we hand make it. We have to be so far ahead because we don't have just some kind of, machine that just pops things out. This all has to be sourced. The material has to, a lot of times, do you know that when I buy the material in the field, that and I purchase it, sometimes the cost of moving it and getting it to any given place
more than the
is
price.
5 times what I paid for it sometimes, 3 to 5 times, because these are in remote, undeveloped areas.
I have to have this.
This has a great story though, and if you think about this, do you remember when we have designs, we're selling strawberry quartz?
Yes.
Okay, I have, it was in South America and Brazil, we got this fabulous strawberry quartz. And this material is like through the roof, out of the world. All colored quartzes, you know, strawberry quartz is probably one of the most faked or duplicated faux materials out there because it's got such a good color. If you've ever bought something and people say it's quartz or it's strawberry quartz, just get a loop or a magnifying glass and look at it. If you see bubbles within it, it's glass. In real strawberry quartz, you'll see the crystals. That's what makes it strawberry. There's crystals growing. But if you see bubbles, that's just colored glass. That's all it is. And there's a lot of that out there.
That's right.
That being said, okay, the reason they call this strawberry leaf is that it was the material that the strawberry quartz was in.
But
and
that's
so
not,
it is a natural colored quartz.
Oh my God.
But instead of being the red, it's got the green inclusions, the green crystals, and it turned out a beautiful, lovely green. Yes. So when we bought it, they sold us the load as strawberry quartz. But when we started cutting it and stuff, we were cutting this with it also, and it's green. It's the most beautiful, vibrant, translucent green. And it almost looks like a barrel. And so, but it's quartz. It's a natural colored quartz. And so one of my cutters actually named this. And I said, well, I asked the miner, I said, well, what are we gonna call this? He goes, I don't know. I said, I sold you strawberry quartz. And I said, okay, so one of our cutters, he says, well, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the leaf of the strawberry.
Oh my gosh,
so he's the one that named it strawberry leaf.
Look at how pretty this is. It's not a jade green. It's not an emerald green.
No, it's just a real soft, soothing. And this is a natural, this is a natural colored quartz. And just so you know, amethyst, colored quartz.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Citrine, colored quartz. Peridot, colored quartz. You know, all the different colored quartzes. You know, quartz is very predominant, but not the colored. You know, most quartz is either clear or white, right? Predominantly. It's probably one of the most predominant minerals in the world is quartz, right? One of the top predominant ones.
But to get color like this,
But to get colored ones is when it starts getting, rare. And also natural. And also colored quartzes is one of the things that they duplicate all the time, and that they do. That's why I was telling you the strawberry quartz story, because I've seen people that have actually brought it to me, and they said, oh, I look at this, I bought this beautiful strawberry quartz.
And I just have to say.
And you look at it, and it's got bubbles, it's glass. And really, it's hard to tell them that.
Right.
But that's what it is. And that's how you tell, though.
I just want you to get it home. It's just $15.98 on any debit or credit card. Remember, all J. King is on 5 flex payments. You gotta get it home. I promise you, when I tell you it's even prettier in person. It is so rare and unique. It's a 2-strand design, all smooth hand-cut beads, all sterling silver findings. It's very special, and the green is so inspiring or different or refreshing that it becomes a neutral. Lynn's wearing it with a kind of like a golden mustard tone. I've popped on some pastel swatches underneath from a sage. It's like a sage green, don't you think?
Well, you know you know what's so crazy is, you know, here again, I'm already thinking 2019, everything we're doing it. But I think the biggest.
Do you see that?
I think the thing that's most impressive is when we came out here, Leslie went to this.
Twice.
Twice.
I couldn't
She
stop
went and
talking
looked
about
at it, picked it up, and then actually came back here, and then she went back again and picked it up, and she kept telling me, this is the most beautiful material.
Well, it's so different.
But I didn't know green was your favorite color at that time. So now I know.
Do you see how it's translucent? So
it's translucent, but it's real. And you know how you can tell it's real also? Well, you can look, if you look, you'll check it. There's no bubbles in it. But number 2, when you look at it, you'll see the natural, there's like crystal instructions growing inside. But you see there's like a light to dark to medium material. And if you get something that's too uniform, now I'm not saying there are things that can be uniform that Mother Nature makes. Okay, there you go. Do you see that?
Gosh,
do you see? Okay, do you see what I'm talking about? How the crystals See how the crystalline structure inside, in the light refraction going through that is what's giving you, the light is going through those crystals inside that is what's giving you that green color coming back at you, right? That's why you're seeing it like a prism, right? So that's what gives you, that's your eye, that's what your eye is seeing. Now, if that was fake, you would see bubbles. There'd be bubbles in there. Now, it'd be that color, but there'd be little bubbles all the way through it. And that's because when they heat the glass, the silica, it's made out of silica, you have the little heat bubbles that retained inside the molten material.
We've got it at close to a $30 savings today. It is 5-star rated. Not a lot of reviews, but whoever picked this up was floored when they got it home and opened it.
This is brand new, the
18
design.
inches, by the way. 2 3/4 inch extender. I'm sorry the earrings are now gone, but you know what? I've never, it's odd. It's like a green I've never seen before. It's not a jade, it's not an apple, it's almost like a sagey, dusty green.
What I like about it is, it's translucent. And like I said, sometimes those bump shots and stuff are good, and sometimes, but that's a perfect example where they got it, what I was telling you about, where you can actually see the rutylation, the crystals growing within the quartz material, and that is what gives you the color. And what you're looking at is a prism of light. You're seeing the green color, and that's what's giving you the green, is because of the green. Your eye is seeing the green color of the prism of light that's reflecting through it. And that's what you see in translucent materials. Same thing with precious opals, all of that. That's what you're seeing is the fire.
I love that see, even if we're not shopping, we're still learning from you how to spot a fake. You don't want to spend your hard-earned money on items that aren't genuine like that, or at least you want to know when it's fashion jewelry or it's glass. This is a quartz that is natural color.
Right, and
that's what makes it so exciting.
And it's a colored quartz. So colored quartz, same thing. When you think colored quartz, think amethyst.
That's right.
Think peridot, think citrine. All these are colored quartzes, but they have extreme values. I mean, they're extremely valuable. People look at that. But the thing is I just want everybody to know that this is the real deal. It's not faux, and I can guarantee that because we cut it from the rough. I see the rough. I don't go buy things and then have to guess what they are. The reason I know what they are is because we're the ones that cut it.
That's right, all handcrafted, all sterling silver findings. What a beautiful shot. You see how they're just magical. They're so pretty, they look like candy. Like you just wanna, it's like a beautiful mint that you wanna eat. It's so pretty. It's $15.98. For those of you tuning in, this is Jay's last visit of the year, of course, right? So final shows of the year, only one more tonight with Helen Keeney, and that's it. So you're getting to take advantage of these unique deals, rare pieces, and the lowest prices we've ever done. This is $15 and change. All J. King is on 5 flexible payments. That means any debit or credit card. You can bring this home for 5 monthly payments. Like, for example, this one's $15.98 a month. It is such a beautiful piece. It's a double strand design, 18 inches in the length, 2 3/4 inch extender. We're gonna have to move on. I want to stay on this forever. It's so pretty and so magical. It's such a beautiful neutral. They say green is a neutral because it's the color of nature, right? Well, I swear, easiest thing to wear. Did you say how many left? 100. Okay, so I might not get my hands on it, but that's okay. I'll be shopping the second they say bye, I'm shopping. Final items of the hour. J. King makes these amazing all sterling collar necklaces, all made by hand. They're amazing. We got final quantities on this one. But what we're gonna focus on right now is this beautiful Zambian amethyst, some of the finest, most beautiful amethyst coming from Africa. You've got this one here appraised modestly at $160. It is a giant pear shape. It really is. And then they facet it by hand. Lots of silver on this one. We popped it on Jay's collar necklace, but you can put this, I mean, look at the size of that bail.
Yeah, we made it to where you could put it on anything. And it would go perfectly with turquoise, and it goes great with,
look at that.
We go with any turquoise strand, pearls,
lowest price
anything,
ever.
collars, silver, omegas, whatever. I want you to think about this. Okay, and here again, I designed this contemporary artwork. Again, when I do these things, they always come back to me and they say, this isn't the size you want, right? They always tell me that. They say, are you out of your mind? Are you gonna do this? This isn't to scale. I tell you what, I think of all the things they tell me in any given, that's one of the things that they constantly come back to me and say, "You're really kidding. You want this size."
Well, let's
and
see.
Here's the reason.
What, 30 by 29?
Right.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Think about this. This is humongous. This is a showpiece, and you can see it when they pop to Lynn. You look at this when they pop to her. That you're like, that camera's a good 12 feet away, and you're going to see
You still
that
see it.
that it is. It's just right there. I mean, it's just like a beacon.
It really is. And
Totally
look at
a beacon.
A lot of silver on this piece as well. And a giant, you know, there are people that wear gemstones or believe in the mystical properties of gemstones. I mean, this is a huge nugget of genuine natural colored amethyst.
But Zambian amethyst is this. Okay, these are crystals. And this is, I guess this is my point. And this was why they come back to me and they say, you know, are you insane, right? The thing is normally the Zambian material, the first thing that we do when we get the amethyst material that comes in, or turquoise or anything, the first thing we do is sort by size.
Right.
So we sort everything by size. Then it goes into individual buckets, and then it's color graded from there. So A, B, whatever it is, we color grade it, and we sell off anything that doesn't meet our standards. So everything, it's a big, selection thing. Zambian amethyst, it comes in very small crystals. That's why you see a lot of 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter things. But very few of the crystals that we get, and then some of the material we get these huge crystals. It's very rare. So this is something you're never gonna see a bunch of, but I keep that big material just for this reason. And if you look at this on Lynn, okay, you see the light on this, and you can see really that beautiful purple. Look at the fasting. Any little movement, look at it sparkle, you know, what you get. And what you want, this is a big piece, very contemporary, all handcrafted. This is made from sterling silver sheet material, so it has to have a silversmith that does it. And the way they work this, believe it or not, every one of these, the lapidurist takes the quartz crystal, and he has to have one that's fairly, that's big. They cut it up. They still have to orient it for the color, and then they cut it, they hand fasten it. This all goes on a board to the silversmith, who then takes the silver sheet, lays it out, does the template, draws it out, hand cuts it, and every single one of these pendants is custom made around that cabochon.
If you're a February baby,
they're made around that
you
cabochon.
must own this. If you're a February girl, you own it. But if you love purple, I mean, my son Liam, it's so random. His favorite color in the world is purple. You know, he's such a cool kid. He's like, I love purple. I don't care. And you know, the kids are cruel. They make fun of him. They say it's a girl color.
Purple?
But that's what they taught him.
Do you know purple's a royal
He's
color?
in 3rd grade. I know.
It's a royal color. It's royalty.
He's got great taste.
Do you realize amethyst? And most people don't realize if we went back in a time machine and we went back 100 years from now, that only royalty could, and very rich people. Actually, amethyst was more prized and cherished than even diamonds. You know what? What I do is when I travel the world, when I'm someplace and I've got a couple of days to kill, I'm big on museums, man. I go to museums because I love to see what they were doing back then, the kind of machinery that they had. And also you look, do you know that all the crown jewels that I've ever seen, guess what it had in it? Almost every one of the crown jewels. They have amethyst in it because it was prized.
A status, right?
It was a status thing. Only royalty and very rich people could afford amethyst. And now people don't, it's only been like 100 years. Now people, that it's been commercially available where they're actually getting it. But look at that, look at the quality. And here, again, think about the size of the amethyst crystal that we had to take to
get that, right?
cut that.
Oh my gosh.
It's huge.
So we've got it at a 30 by 29 millimeter. It is the richest, most, it's not like, is that purple? What color is that? There is no mistake in this one. It is purple and beautiful and royal. And normally it's $105. Year-end sale, year-end specials from Jay, last shows of the year, $79.90. If you want to break it down into 5 monthly payments of $15.98, do it. But you must have this because even the size alone it makes it a collectible. Remember, one price to ship all of your J. King goodies today, so you'll only pay $5 once, and then all your other items will be free shipping and handling. So just something for you to think about. Think ahead. Maybe you're finally shopping for yourself. You did all the shopping for holiday. Maybe maybe you got a February birthday coming up. I know my favorite makeup artist, she's born in February. My grandmother's birthday was February. Think ahead as well, because these prices, first of all, you'll not see this again once they're gone.
But you're not going to see the design, okay?
Right.
That's the thing. You're not going to walk anywhere.
Right.
And we made this. I've never seen anything like this. I personally designed this. I had some earrings, they sold out. I have to tell you, this is a big standalone piece.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's just something, and we get so many people that in my ratty notebook that say they want more standalone pieces, or that can you make more pendants. So we did this on purpose, just as a pendant without a necklace. Right. Just number one, to keep the price point down, but also to give you something that you can accessorize with.
It is the lowest price of that we've ever done on this piece, and you gotta try it out. It is so pretty and majestic. And I love that you made the bail big enough that I can slide it on any turquoise necklace, any of my bead designs,
pretty much
pearl
anything
necklace.
8 millimeters,
right?
Maybe even go up to 9 or 10 millimeters, but 8 millimeters definitely, and anything lower than that, of course, you could.
Very popular final quantity. 619972 is your Zambian amethyst sterling silver pendant. Quick little look at the handcrafted collar necklaces, literally made by hand.
They're made by hand. These are twisted wire.
See that?
You can see where they soldered it at the top here, hammered it down. You know, if you can see how they make these, they take the wire, and then they have a drill. They'll put one end of it in a vise.
That's right.
Then they stretch it out, and then they have literally a small little drill, and they drill it like this, and it winds it down. And then they cut it to size. And the difference with our collars, these aren't machine made, right? They're actually hand done. And so, do you see like the thing is if you see how they're form fitted by the silversmiths to actually fit your collarbone? The biggest thing with most collar you get, they just make them like a round circle where your body isn't like that.
Then they stick up.
Right.
I know,
they
it's
stick
weird.
up, right?
See that?
So you have to have some humongous pendant to weight them down. On this, they're actually shaped for your collarbone.
So final 460 of the collar necklace. It's an opportunity too, because normally this is $140.
And I got to tell you, and that's pure silver. That's a crazy price.
Huge customer pick as well. From 140, bring it down to 89. Now, a quick little look here too. Another way to save money if you're really trying to justify all the wonderful shopping you're doing. Sign up for that HSN credit card. If you sign up today and you get approved for the HSN card, it's a no annual fee card. You're gonna get $20 off your first purchase with your new card. So ask about that credit card, take another $20 off any of your purchases. hsn.com for more details, or of course, call the number on the screen. One last value, we're coming back by popular demand. This is the 3-strand garnet and tourmaline 18-inch necklace. You know, tourmaline, just like sapphires too, so many pretty colors that you can find tourmaline in. Jay's managed to put them on this gorgeous 3-strand design, $79.90 today, down from $115. Jay, what a great shot. I mean, we're really talking about something so easy to wear because it matches everything.
Well, you've got garnet, but the garnet you see is the round beads. Here, it's actually what they call rhodonite garnet. So it's like the top quality, beautiful color that comes from Madagascar. Same thing, you got the tourmaline. In this case, you do get tourmaline all over the world. This is got all the different colors of tourmaline, right? So you've got the pinks, the greens, a lot of this material, they call it watermelon tourmaline.
Isn't it pretty? Because
of the different colors in the watermelon. But this is a multicolored natural tourmaline accented with a beautiful raspberry red, they call it rhodonite garnet. So it's that really, really deep, almost like a ruby red to it. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning. We've done all the hard work for you. And here again, the price on this is just crazy. I mean, you know, because anybody who's ever worked with the natural stones, especially tourmaline, the reason you don't see, how cool is that?
Oh, see, that's why people request the standalone
That is so cool. But do you see it like with Lynn, that I never even thought about that. Look how well that goes with this. I mean, that's what's cool about that pendant. It'll go with so much. Look how that just jazzes that up.
That's right.
But even as a standalone piece on the neck, also you got 3 strands. They're all natural materials. A lot of particularly not the garnets per se, but the tourmalines are all heat treated or they're color enhanced. These are the real deal. They're right. We haven't done anything to them other than we polished them. We cut, polished them, and drilled them. That's all we've done.
It's so beautiful. It literally have shades of green in there.
There's
You've
green,
got the
there's pinks,
yeah.
there's reds, there's dark green, light green, there's yellows. You'll see all the different colors that it comes in, like a tealy blue.
So much
it's just really, totally amazing. There'll be a dark purple. I've seen it where it's purple.
Oh, it's so pretty, Jay.
Isn't that cool? And it all comes out of one deposit.
And you get the 3-strand design, all little free-form beads, all done by hand, handcrafted, hand-polished. I mean, it is such a pretty feeling. It feels light, even though there's so much gemstone in here, which makes it a pleasure to wear.
And here again, you got the 2 3/4 inch extender. So it gives you the ability to really kind of accessorize it to the outfit that you're wearing. Maybe you want it high up on the neckline. Maybe you want to bring it a little bit lower.
Go ahead and twist
Another thing
right?
you can do is you can trussade this, right? That gives you a different look. So if you think about it, you've got all these different lengths, and that's why we do that extender. You're not just stuck with just a hook and eye, so if it's 18, it's 18, right? This way it gives you the latitude.
And I gotta tell you, lowest prices ever on many of these pieces. Remember, last shows of the year for Jay King.
Come back in tonight. It's my last show for 2018, and I'm gonna be on with Helen starting at 8 Eastern Standard Time. Get off at 10.
Please tune in. Lowest prices you'll see, final quantities
and we got
here.
so many new things that you haven't seen. It's a lot of new.
Yeah, a lot of new, everybody. 620-475. I leave you with Connie. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with some great coins. Adios.
Hi, everybody. My name's Connie Craig Carroll, and broadcasting live from sunny Florida, 85 degrees outside. We're going to talk winter solutions because we realize in most parts of the country, there's still a lot of winter. It's cold probably where you are.